Hello, this is First Call for Help. What can I do for you?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Sergeant Mitch Manager, Hayes Police Department. How can I help you out today?
Well, I ran out of gas on my way to Salina.
Well, there's an agency we can contact here called First Call for Help. I'll have my dispatch contact First Call for Help and see if they can't get you a gas voucher and get you some gas so that you can get on your way.
Okay.
Okay?
When people had, emergency needs, people came off the highway, transient aid needed, or if we had somebody that couldn't pay their rent or had a medical need that they needed help with financially, then they would just go church to church, place to place, asking for help. So I had a guy show up at the front door of the church today, say, "Can I work for something? I'm out of money, I'm out of food." That is a regular occurrence at churches in Ellis County. So in 1994, we incorporated the Ellis County Ministerial Alliance, and we formed First Call for Help. We hired a social worker to help with the distribution, and then pastors carried pagers, and we took turns. So it developed from there into an information and referral agency. So First Call for Help was actually the clearinghouse of all the different kinds of needs and resources, connecting them together in our city and in our regions.
First Call for Help provides services to folks that have some type of a crisis or an emergency.
I have a son who was born with a congenital heart defect, and so when we fell behind on the bills, we went and asked for help.
So we do that in the form of emergency financial assistance for things like rent or utilities. We want to make sure that people can stay in their home.
They gave me a voucher to help pay toward my rent.
They also put me in contact with a couple of other agencies that had grants for families who had to be in that situation and couldn't be at home.
The other things that we do are a transient program where people are possibly stranded here in Hayes and need help with fuel or transportation or possibly even a motel room. We have 3 other programs. We have the Meals on Wheels program, which delivers meals to elderly and disabled.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this Betty?
All right.
I've got a meal for you.
And I thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, you are so welcome, and I will see you later. You enjoy your meal and your day.
And also a Backpacks for Kids program that provides school supplies and really is a huge community effort to make sure that the kids have what they need for school.
We put the packs together, and then when we come together that day and the families come with their children, it's interesting and fulfilling for me to see them get their packs. They pick out the kind they like, and they're excited to get a backpack that they can take to school.
Last program that we offer is the Diaper Stash.
Come on,
It
buddy.
provides diapers
Hi, how we
to
doing?
low-income families.
Whoa, careful, man. We're wondering if we can get some diapers.
I want diapers for my babies.
Okay. Do you know what size your baby sister needs?
That's the
5?
right. Good
She needs a
job.
5? All right. Well, I've got some paperwork for Dad to fill out. And do you have your ID with you?
I do.
Okay. I'll
We
make
were
a
also
copy.
wondering if we could get some food while we're here.
Sure.
Yeah.
That would be fine. I'll get that for you.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go get our diapers, yeah?
Got your ID for you.
Thank you, and there's that.
Okay. All right. Let me get your diapers for you. Here's your diapers for your sister. Are you going to help carry them? You have a great day.
I
You are
appreciate it.
welcome.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
The needs that we see in the community often deal with housing issues or employment issues. People are often working. Most people think of folks that need assistance as unemployed, not doing anything, but the folks that come to us are working, sometimes working 2 part-time jobs.
And I think there needs to be a place that we can start over with certain people. They're well rooted in the community, and there's the ability to rehab and get into a place where they can do some great things. We have nothing now.
First Step Housing is a program of providing some temporary housing for 6 months. During that 6 months, we are going to be helping the people living there to focus on their finances, create a budget, build their savings. We'll work on employment issues. This would allow them the opportunity to get back on their feet and eventually find a more permanent housing situation.
First Call for Help's move to the new building with the idea of doing some transitional housing and some mentoring programs. It's an excellent idea.
First Step Housing is in the planning stages right now. We're developing the program, the policies, the guidelines for people who would live there. And our next stage then is to renovate the back part of our building into 4 living units and a shared kitchen. This area then would be the temporary housing for folks who come into our program.
I think if this is done in community with all the players present, it'll be very successful.
If First Call for Help hadn't been there when we needed them to, it's quite possible we might not have had a home to come home to.
You know, when we're talking about, as a Christian, it's a responsibility to feed the poor. It's a responsibility to take care of the needy. We're not off the hook.
We need your support to continue our work and to build the First Step Housing program to meet the need for affordable housing.
If I'm not passionate about the poor, then I need to check my heart, because I believe God's heart is towards the poor.
First Call for Help is a good place to go, and if they can't help with what you need right then, they'll certainly try.